wait for people to either turn up or not turn up. Doesn't really matter because it's going to be archived anyway, I guess. Connection's a lot better than when I just tried to go on TikTok. Oh. Ooh. Look at that, it's so warm. It's so warm. Anybody there? Oh. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Justin. Managed to get out, mate. Hello, Wolfpack Exploration, or you might like this one, Wolfpack. I'm going to go do Knights Templar Church. I'll tell you why I'm here. I just wanted to do a quick video on... I was watching this documentary, and these American guys were saying that they're the new order of the Knights Templar. But the Knights Templar still exists. The Knights Templar still exists. So this place that I am right now is called Temple Ewell. And this village that you can see here was handed to the Knights Templar about 1,000 years ago. It was given to them because of everything that they were doing in the name of Christ, if you will. And they had their grand hall here, and they had their homes here, and they built a church here. And I'm just about to take you to the church now. It's a very interesting place. Until that was taken away from them, I think by Henry VIII, was it? I can't remember, but basically they got too much power and he freaked out a little bit and took away their power. Now, the funny thing is about that, a lot of American documentary, I'll take you up here, and those guys that are the new order of the Knights Templar, I think they call themselves, it's like you can't be, because you definitely haven't had the rituals handed down to you that still go on in this church every 1,000, from 1,000 years. You don't have the prayers, you don't have the regalia, so it's not a real version at all, is it? But these guys still exist, and they come to this church that was built by the Knights Templar about 1,000 years ago. Where are you filming from? So I'm in a place called Temple Ewell. So it used to be called Ewell until this place was handed to the Knights Templar as a gift, where they built this gorgeous, gorgeous church. I'm just about to take you to St. Peter and St. Paul's. And inside this, I probably won't go inside because they've got stuff going on today. But inside this gorgeous church, you've still got all like the original stuff, if you will. So this is is the quality any better, Chris? Because I'm in like a little village now called Temple Ewell, where the Knights Templar did their thing. So this church was built about 1,000 years ago by those guys. And there's 3 people, I believe, who live in this village that are still Knights Templar, still do all of the rituals and prayers that were handed down. Oh, this is good. Still handed down to them, still wear all the stuff, still do their Knights Templar thing, and they still exist. They've managed to keep with those rituals and those prayers going for the last 1,000 years, and it wasn't lost when they were dissolved, because I don't know if you know, but the Knights Templar were deleted when they got too much power, and the king at the time, I think it was the 8th, Henry VIII, I can't remember, didn't like that at all. But they managed in secret to keep all of their rituals going, and they still happen every 3rd Sunday in this place right here. So those American guys that are saying we're the order of the Knights Templar, no, you're not. You're not, because it still exists, and you don't know the rituals and you don't know the prayers. I'm sorry, but you're just trying to kind of hijack something that you think is maybe a little cool. Look at that. Probably what I'm doing, actually, just filming this place, to be fair. So I'm a bit of a hypocrite there. Sorry, my lord. I don't want to go in because I don't want to offend anybody. I don't know if there's anybody in there, but I don't want to go in there and upset anyone as I'm filming live, you know. That's a very rude thing to do. But isn't it cool? I just wanted to show you this awesome little place. It's just fascinating. You can walk a couple of feet in England and you're going to come across something historical, you know, ridiculously historical and interesting if you dig a little. It's yeah, it's a cool place, Justin, man. It's a cool place. Lovely. You can see the age of the walls. Oh, they've got a wasp problem up there. Can you see it? That ain't good. Let the Knights Templar strike you down, wasps. Just being out metal detecting. I tried to film it on TikTok, but it didn't. The connection wasn't good enough. See, I don't know how old the graves are. I don't think there's going to be any like original old Knights Templar graves. It might be. This guy's called Benjamin Hodgson. That was 1897, so that's a new one. I don't know. They'll probably just be little rocks by now. After 1,000 years, I reckon. Down to the crypts. And this bit is the original. I think this bit was the, if I remember rightly, this is the original church. So it was teeny. It's like the one that I showed you up on the Western Heights, up on the cliffs. The original Knights Templar church up there, and it was teeny. And I think through time they've built upon it. I want to say that. I'm not 100% sure. But where's that? Where's that go? But I think that's the case. It's a gorgeous old place. Got a real vibe about it, you know. Proper old vibe. For all we know, all of the treasures that they did accumulate could be buried under there. Why not? We know that they accumulated a lot of treasures. That's why they got too powerful. That's why they started offending kings. And we know for a fact that they've hidden it all somewhere. Why not in their original church? Well, not their original church, but one of their original churches. I mean, the fact that this whole village is called Temple Ewell and it was handed to them, this would have been absolutely chock-a-block full of the old knights back in the day. There's this comment, it's crazy that you can dig a hole and come up with Viking, Roman and so many other historic things. Yeah, I know. Utterly blessed, mate. I think that says Dan. Yeah, just all in. I think I did on my last dig. I don't think I've uploaded it. I put it on Patreon. But I think I got medieval, World War II and Roman within this like size stuff, you know, size hole. So there you go, Knights Templar Church. Let's go and have a little look around the village. It's a really nice day. It's really warm. I had to get out. I haven't been very well, and I just had to get out. And I'll show you this place. Anything coming up? No, nothing. I wonder if they celebrate. I know that they've got bits and bobs in there which are related to the Knights Templar. But I don't know if they celebrate it in any way. And I think if they did, they probably would do it in quite secret, really, to be honest with you. Don't want to be shouting that out too much. Thankfully, I've only got 17 people watching this. So I can't get told off. Like the old walls are everywhere. It's one of those old cleaning things. Timothy White's, it says on it. That used to be, that's the old name for Boots, I believe. Boots the chemist. I'm not 100% sure on that. Back down to this gorgeous little stream. It comes from Kersney Abbey. Where does it go to? No, it goes to Kersney Abbey. Yeah, lovely. I wonder if there's any treasure in there. Oh, and the guy's just wandering through it and messing up the ecology of the whole thing. Because that would too be rude. That's a private area. I'm not allowed in there anyway, apparently. I'm kind of keeping my voice down because it is a really small and tight-knit community. Creepy old house there. I think that this road's called Templar something or other, I don't know. Hello Ontario, Matt, Rich, sorry. Looks a lovely little walkway. Yes mate, we're just doing showing you about a village that the Knights Templar owned, and I've just shown the Knights Templar church up there and just pointed out that they still do all of their rituals and prayers, and they still exist, and that's where up there they own this whole village. I don't know where the lodge was, the actual hall, main hall. I want to say over there somewhere, but I'm not sure. I think that one of the actual knights that have had the information passed down to them, I think one of them lives up here somewhere, which is kind of cool. I mean, to have that kind of like secret knowledge still is ridiculous. This is Temple Ewell Village Hall, so this is new, 1909, it's brand new. So all of these new builds are new as well, of course. But even up in this bit you can still see a lot of history. Oh, he fell over. Well, I'm glad the connection's working now. Tried to do a metal detecting video live earlier, just wasn't having it. Wasn't having it at all. Hello. Okay. And here we got Templar Road. Knights Templar. Temple Ewell. Let me go around here. Oh yeah, noisy bugger. There you go, Temple Ewell Village Hall. Against the whole Templar thing. Sorry about the noise. But I'm on a... Oh, your clutch is going, mate. Oh, I can smell that. Somebody's clutch is burning out. I think it's off that big skip lorry. I know that smell all too well, unfortunately. Right, let's come down here. So this is still the village of Temple Ewell. It wasn't far from here that I found, this is really interesting, a field near here somewhere. I found a matrix seal, the lead one with the emblem in it, ye olde emblem, but no one's figured out what it is. No historian or Flo or the PAS there. I mean, when I gave it to my Flo, she was so excited. She said, "That's the best find you've ever found," because it was such a mystery. Hold on, got comments. Yeah, that smells like not making rent next month. Yeah. And they were really excited about it because they think that it was related to the Knights Templar. I did the video of that somewhere. Here you go. Temple Ewell. And there's the church there, the original Knights Templar church. Not the original, sorry. I've shown you the original. We've got that hole underneath it, do you remember? And then we've got a Baptist church here. And we've got this historic village thing. So this is 1,000 years old, man. Dispute of a different kind erupted, which ended the King Edward II ruthlessly suppressing the Knights Templar. Oh, it was Edward II that did it. The village was then granted to another religious order, the Knights of St. John of Jerusalem. They retained Temple Ewell until 1540. Oh, okay, then until, yeah, okay, I was right-ish. The Temple Ewell was first mentioned in the Charter 772. By the time of the Domesday Book, 1086, there was a manor house, 5 waterfalls, a small wooden church. Now, that small wooden church is the small building that I just showed you that was on the side of the big one, I think. I'm not 100% sure. So it's probably more than 1,000 years old, and about 50 houses. The village was owned by Bishop Odo, half-brother of William the Conqueror. Around 1163, it passed into the hands of the Knights Templar, a religious order founded to keep the roads to the Holy Land open. So yeah, 1,000 years-ish. But it was first mentioned in the Domesday Book. So 1086. So it had 5 water mills. I think one of them still exists, and that church, and about 50 houses. So this is well, it's not an ancient village, it's 1,000 years old, not ancient in the scheme of things concerning England, but it's 1,000 years old. Obviously in England we got, you know, I found a 4,000-year-old hoard once, which is quite fascinating. Well, it's very fascinating. That was fun finding that hoard. I still haven't heard anything back though. It's the Fox pub. It's probably medieval. No, they said there was an inn, didn't it, that thing? So that's probably older than that. Much older. Traffic cops all those years ago, yeah. I think that looks like probably one of the mills, doesn't it? That makes sense to me. So it said 5 in this village. It's because it's got the river kind of like coming through it. Oh, that's the back end of the church. Oh, we might as well go up there so I can explain things again. There's the river again. Whoa! Yeah, it's definitely an older mill. The water would have turned there. Oh no, that's primary school. Where's the church gone? Oh God. Up this way, I don't know. There you go. You could probably still power that house with that water. The remains of one in Russell Gardens. Yeah, there's a few round here. I know where you're thinking. I know where you're thinking, chap. Oh, there's a car behind me. No worries, mate. Oh, there's the church up there. We'll have another little look. Oh yeah, there's that road that I was just on, look. Let's have a look up here. For those of you that weren't in the chat in the beginning, I'll show you the old church. Making me walk up and down these hills. I haven't been very well. So it's nice to get out and get some sunshine on my face. It's very quintessential, isn't it? Quintessential place. All right. Remember, let's have another look. You all right, mate? Okay. Let this chap go forward. So this is Knights Templar church, where they still do the rituals and prayers and wear the same regalia that they did 1,000 years ago. So I was just pointing out there's these American guys that say that they're now the order of the Knights Templar, but they're not, because it still exists, man. Do you know what this is? What's that there? Can you guess? It's for cleaning the mud off your boots. See? Half of me wants to come here and start learning it. Like learning all of the prayers and the rituals. And so I know that they're quite elderly, the people that are doing it now. And what happens if I haven't got anybody to pass that on to? It's historic knowledge. It's important stuff. Boot scraper. Yes, mate. That's what that was. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that because it's a lovely day and I thought I'd share it with you. Thanks for joining us, guys. Justin, I'll be in contact, mate. But yeah, there you go. Knights Templar still exist to this day. And they perform their rites and everything in this church, 1,000-year-old church. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, right?